Hey y'all, and welcome. I have started cutting some Crown Royal bags that I've been saving a long time. I have at least 50 here that I'm cutting up to make into a quilt. So this is part one. I don't know exactly how I'm going to do all of it just yet, but I'm just going to play it by ear. So if you have these and you are wanting to make one yourself, this is what I'm starting with: the bags. Now you want to cut these yellow seams or gold looking seams. You want to cut these off completely because this is not like real fabric, it's not a good quality. It's going to melt in the dryer. So we are going to completely cut this off. And I want to keep the wording, of course. I'm just going to cut around as close as I can without cutting into the yellow. And then I cut the top off too. Sometimes I use the rotary cutter and I do several at a time, but because I'm filming this part, I'm going to just use the scissors. So now I have this part and the bag, the back of the bag, I mean. So this cord, you can keep this cord if you want to use it for something else later. I don't know what, but. And now I'm going to cut this as well because I'm going to make it into somewhat of a square like I have cut these over here. So again, I'm just going to cut all around. It has this long funny shape that I will, like I said, cut into top of a square. Getting kind of crazy here. I do better cutting some of this with the rotary cutter. But take the top off. Some of these are thicker than others. As you can see, I have probably about 5-6 different sizes here. So now what I want to do is put these two pieces somewhat together. They're not exact, and that's okay. I'm going to put them down and trim this bottom off a little bit. And for that, I'll use the rotary cutter and my ruler here. Because this is such an odd shape down here, I want to just take that off completely. So now I have this, and I'll trim it up a little bit so it looks a little more square. Again, I don't have exact measurements. So now I have this to add to this pile. And then these are actually, this pile is usually mostly my back pieces. So see, I have different sizes here. This one will have to be trimmed. And then also I have some larger ones in a variety of colors. This blue is really pretty. So that's part 1. Stay tuned for part 2. Thanks, guys.